Gucci till I die. All these lollies call me. Rubbing on her thighs, she stay wet for her. Shawty so kawaii and would die for her. Ride and watch hentai all the time with
what you taste like.
My soul is tormented by a succubus. Call assist, pencil dripping from the way I spit. Fell in love with this, sis got music, now she in my grips. Wanna take a sip of her only sign says sits. No.
How's it going, everybody? It is DauxGaming here, and today we're gonna be doing some tests. Now, I made a couple of videos with the different kinds of sets, and this is a team with Ganyu in mind. And after doing quite a lot of testing, the new artifact set might be a trap. Might actually be a trap. The Blizzared Strayer set. Now, on paper, this sounds good, and it is, but I don't think it's gonna be that good for Ganyu, and I also want to save you some time and some resin, because I was gonna grind out this set for Ganyu, because a lot of YouTubers have been saying this is gonna be a good set for her. I could see it, but right now we don't have any hydro units that can keep applying that water. And we're gonna go ahead and go into why. So give me 1 second. Alrighty guys, we're back. Hopefully you can hear my voice now. My voice was a bit low. Didn't notice it until after I did an edit. But basically, so yeah, why this set is not gonna be good for Ganyu. I did some pretty testing. I've been testing for about an hour and a half now, and I crunched in some numbers, and believe it or not, this set is really inconsistent with Ganyu, and we're gonna go ahead and explain why. So let's go ahead and if you go here, a lot of people say Shin-Q, I don't know if I'm gonna say it right, Shin-Q is really good, and he is, but for bows, not really, because if you look here, it even says it. Your active character normal attacks will trigger consecutive sword rain attacks, dealing hydro damage. Now, I don't know if anybody's thought this through, but on a bow character, as such as let's pretend Diona is Ganyu. So we're going to get his ultimate here, because obviously, you know, I tend to test things out at first. Man, the Genshin community has so much misinformation, and people don't like to test stuff. I mean, theory crafting is fine, but please test. Please test before you commit. I'm gonna try to get my ults here. Let me see if I can.
This is gonna be a minute. I'm gonna skip this. See if we can get the particles. I just really want to show you this because a lot of people say Shin-Q is really good for the set, which he is. Just not for Ganyu. Gonna get the last daily particles.
Here, okay. Now, we're gonna activate it. As you can see, my swords aren't coming out at all. When I do a charge attack, the swords still aren't coming out. Now, if I do basic attacks, then my swords start coming out, and I can freeze it, right? But here's the thing: by the time I get my charge off, and keep in mind, Ganyu has to charge twice. And just me doing a regular charge takes forever. And my sword's already gone. So not only can I not take full advantage of Shin-Q's ultimate, the rate of fire is just too slow. Even if I animation cancel, it's still not going to be fast enough. If I do the trick where you can pull your bow up just a couple of seconds, because it's going to be really hard to micromanage. And what I'm looking for is consistency. I don't want to have to think about me, you know, shooting a charge, shot it in, weaving in and out, normal attacks to freeze them, and then go back to my charge. That's really inconsistent to me. I crushed in some numbers. I'm going to go ahead and go into it real quick. If I can just get out of combat here. Use her as a test subject because she's the easiest to get to. You know, there's a teleporter right here. If you want to know where this is at, you know. This is, I'm going to try to pronounce that. But yeah, on this island, right by Dragon Spawn. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and go into the water so I can lose aggro. Leave me alone. Please. Pretty please. Leave me alone. Okay, I appreciate it. Okay, she's gone. Now, whoa. Okay. So, I crunched in some numbers. And I'm gonna show some video. I'm gonna show some video footage of me doing a DPS check if you want to be interested in that. But if you're just here for raw numbers, this is with the first set in mind. The first set I tested, which was not the Wanderer's Troop. We're gonna talk about that later. Wanderer's Troop is actually pretty good, but it's hard to farm. And I have not been lucky with good Wanderer's Troop pieces. So where is it? Where's I have so many artifacts. Right here. So this right here. 2-piece set's pretty good. Increased cryo damage. That's good. When a character attacks, opponents affected by cryo have their crit rate increased by 20%, which is good. When they're frozen, additional 20%. But like we said, that's inconsistent. There's no way we're gonna have that up constantly, unless we're a melee build like a Kea build. But we're doing bow, so we're not gonna be able to use Shin-Chu. Mona will not work. I tried it with Barbara. It's really weird because I have to switch in and out with Barbara. It's just not gonna work. So my base attack, as you can see right now, is 171. Okay. The artifacts are giving me 365 attack. And the only thing this set does, by the way, is increases your crit rate. Now, when you're using Ganyu, you're gonna have a. That's what's good. Can I do it from here? You're gonna have the resonance, because two cryo is gonna be a must when you're playing Ganyu, in my opinion. Let me see if I can bring that up real quick. So right now we have Shattering Ice, which we're affected by Electro 40% less, and our crit rate is increased by 50%. Enemies affected by Cryo. So let's go ahead and look at my crit rate, because my crit rate is not really the best. So I'm sitting on. So my crit rate is increased by 15%. So right now I'm sitting on 37% crit rate when the enemy's frozen, which is actually pretty good. It's already pretty good. I'm almost at that threshold, because you don't want to have too much crit. So that. Long story short, this set right here, don't waste your time. In my opinion, it's really not worth it. Especially if you're trying to build Ganyu, not worth it at all. It's very inconsistent. Now if we get a Hydro unit, or somebody finds a way to make this frozen state consistent, because frozen counts as both. They also have the cryo effect, and they're frozen. That's what the set wants you to do. You have to perma-freeze. You can't really do that consistently with Archer characters. But yeah, that's out of the question. If you're looking for numbers, when I got crit, I was critting on an average of 240. My weak spot crit was 407. That means when I aimed at the head. My non-weak spot crit. I'm sorry, no, I got that mixed up. My non-crit was 240. My weak spot non-crit was 308. And my veneer set. Oh wait, hold up. Sorry guys, my notes. I took a lot of notes. Oh my god. 240 no crit, and then 308 with a crit. And then when I shot her in the head, it was 407. I'm gonna show some video footage after every section of this. So feel free to use the timestamps below, because I'm gonna leave them. When I use the veneer set, because we are gonna be veneer shredding. We're going to be reducing their cryo resistance by 40%. So when I shredded their defenses, my non-crit went from 308 to 324. And my crits went from 324 to 386. So in total, I was doing 386 crit. Now keep in mind, this is with the almost bow, not leveled up or anything. And, I haven't really invested anything to the artifacts. But this is probably the weaker of sets. Now, we're going to go into the one that I think is probably the best. But if you have Zhongli, there's a set even better. And it sounds crazy, I know, but it works. Trust me. I swear. It's going to be weird. Now, Wanderer's Troop, if you want to do not Vaporize, if you want to do melt reactions, Wanderer's Troop is the go. If you don't like the shield meta, Wanderer's Troop is a go. Get Wanderer's Troop, farm out Wanderer's Troop. That is your best bet. Please do not farm. Please just don't do it to yourself. Don't farm the frost weave dignity. It's not good. It's not good for bow characters. It's not. I'm sorry. If you farmed it up, take it with a grain of salt. The character's not even out yet, but I guarantee you, Diona's the closest thing we got to a cryo archer, and it is not consistent. Okay, now for Wanderer's Troop, base stats. So a base attack is still 171 like always. That's not going to change. And I already have the Wanderer's Troop set on, so keep in mind these pieces aren't that good. But anyways, before we get into this, let me go ahead and roll the video real quick.
Diana Special! Think you can bully me? Know my soul!
When I got crit, I was critting on an average of 240. My weak spot crit was 407. That means when I aimed at the head. My non-weak spot crit. I'm sorry, no, I got that mixed up. My non-crit was 240. My weak spot non-crit was 308. And my veneer set. Oh wait, hold up. Sorry guys, my notes. I took a lot of notes. Oh my god. 240 no crit, and then 308 with a crit. And then when I shot her in the head, it was 407. I'm gonna show some video footage after every section of this. So feel free to use the timestamps below because I'm gonna leave them. When I use the veneer set, because we are gonna be veneer shredding, we're gonna be reducing their cryo resistance by 40%. So when I shredded their defenses, my non-crit went from 308 to 324, and my crits went from 324 to 386. So in total, I was doing 386 crit. Now keep in mind, this is with the almost bow, not leveled up or anything, and you know, I haven't really invested anything to the artifacts, but this is probably the weaker of sets. Now, we're gonna go into the one that I think is probably the best, but if you have Zhongli, there's a set even better, and it sounds crazy, I know, but it works, trust me, I swear. It's gonna be weird. Now, Wanderer's Troop, if you want to do not vaporize, if you want to do melt reactions, Wanderer's Troop is the go. If you don't like the shield meta, Wanderer's Troop is a go. Get Wanderer's Troop, farm out Wanderer's Troop. That is your best bet. That is your best bet. Please do not farm. Please, just don't do it to yourself. Don't farm the frost weave dignity. It's not good. It's not good for bow characters. It's not. I'm sorry. If you farmed it up, take it with a grain of salt. The character's not even out yet, but I guarantee you, Diona's the closest thing we got to a cryo archer, and it is not consistent. Okay, now for Wanderer's Troop, base stats. So a base attack is still 171 like always. That's not going to change. And I already have the Wanderer's Troop set on, so keep in mind these pieces aren't that good. But anyways, before we get into this, let me go ahead and roll the video real quick.
I wasn't waiting for you.
You here to play with me?
Let's play.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Out of the front.
Blink!
Ha, I'm here.
Okay, this is gonna be a pretty lengthy video. I'm gonna try to edit this down as much as possible, but without wasting too much of your time here. That was basically me using the set before this one, the dignity. Oh my god, I'm gonna butcher it again. What is it called? So annoying, man. Yeah, the frost weave dignity. This set, what is the set? Oh my god, I can't remember the name. Yeah, Blizzared Strayer. Yeah, so this is the lowest damaging of all. Blizzared Strayer, that was the video when I did the testing on Blizzared Strayer. The numbers are consistent, the math adds up, it makes sense. Now for Wondrous Troop numbers, we got 408 non-crit, so that's about 100 more damage than the last set. With a crit, we got 427, and when I shredded their defenses, their cryo resistance with Venti, reduced their defenses by... Now this is a crazy number. This is crazy. So, when I crit it, I got 788 with the Varian Distance Shred. And with a non-crit, I got 478. Now keep in mind, this is with me hitting weak spots and me critting, so it might be in between 788 and 755. I don't know why I kept getting in between those. It was kind of inconsistent. I'm going to show a video after this. But Wondrous Troop, you can't go wrong with that. If you have good pieces, which I don't, my pieces are terrible. Like really terrible. Like I tried. Okay, this feather is actually okay. The sands could be better. It's okay. I might use it. I probably won't. This is trash. You want a cryo damage goblet. I just haven't gotten one. In the crown, you want crit damage, which I got, but the substats are doo-doo. So I'm probably not going to use this. But Wondrous Troop set, if you want to do your big numbers, you know, melt reactions, which is going to be in the video after this, showcasing the numbers and how I got the data. But anyways, let's go into the set that I'm actually going to probably use, in my opinion. This set is really easy to farm, and it's pretty consistent, but there's one caveat. There's one huge caveat. And you guys are going to be so sad.
Gather!
There you are, eavesdropper.
Yahoo!
Over here.
Gather!
Blink. Boof. Blink. Boof. Over here. Blink. Boof.
Let's go. Ha, I'm here.
You're going to need, for the best artifact set for Ganyu, in my opinion, and what I'm probably going to playtest with, the best set for Ganyu, the best artifact set. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. Because I'm about to put it on right now. And I'm about to trigger a lot of people. But I don't care. In life, you just gotta do what you gotta do. You know. Oh boy. Oh boy. I hate to be this guy. Yes, sir. The best set. Retracing Bolide. I'm not making this up. It's not a meme. It's not a meme, guys. I swear. I'm gonna just leave the attack piece off. Who cares? It's not a meme. It's not a meme. 40% extra normal and charged attack damage. Compared with the almost bow, your base damage is gonna skyrocket. And keep in mind, my crits 38%. Well, actually, thanks to the 15% from the cryo resonance, you know, that's about 40-ish. No, it's actually about 50 crit. I'm actually at 50. Hold on, let me go ahead and crunch in the numbers so I'm not a liar. Let me go ahead and crunch in the numbers real quick, cause I'm really bad doing math in my head, guys. I gotta use a calculator. So my crit rate's at 38% plus the 15%. So 38 plus 15%. I'm at 53% crit rate. So that's enough crit rate. I don't need any more crit rate. I can just stack damage and it'll be fine. So, and plus Ganyu gives you crit in her passive and damage. So Ganyu is pretty easy to build. And when I crushed in the numbers, okay, so this is the retracing ball height. This is crazy. So base attack, same thing. Same thing, you know, base attack. 171. My attack is a little bit higher when I apply the shield, because right now my attack is 502, right? So I'm gonna switch to my boy Zhongli here. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. And but I actually like Zhongli, so this is a bonus for me. So whenever you apply Zhongli's shield,
solidify.
Nobody else gets a buff except for the character with the retraceable eye. Now you see how the attack is going up? Now I'm gonna go back. My attack. Now as you can see, nothing's really changed, but the buff is applied. Now, if I was a math wizard, I would actually do the percentage math, but basically, this 502 attack, well, not 502 attack, sorry. My base attack, you will get 171, and multiply it by 40%, or is it, or would you add that on to it? I think you add it on. I think it's all additional. Does it say additional? Yeah, additional. So it's actually overall. So yeah, you will take this 331 attack and add 40% to it. And yeah, so right now I have the buff. And this shield, Zhongli is perfect for this. 100% uptime on retracing Bolide. He is the staple. Now luckily I already built up Zhongli. I was doing an old spam Zhongli build, which has actually been pretty good. So basically, when you go right here to his talents, his dominance lapis. His shield duration is 20 seconds, and when you hold it, it's 12 seconds of cooldown. By the time the shield goes away, it's going to be back. So my shield is still up. I still have the buff. Still have the buff. I still have the buff. And now the buff is gone. What do?
Solidify.
Boom. And if you run double Geo, your attack is increased by additional 15%. So keep that in mind. I honestly think Archipetra set's gonna be really good for Ganyu, but I want to have the variant Desert Shred. So I think Venti and I think this team overall is gonna be really good. I'm gonna use this team. I'm gonna test it. But yeah, let's go into the numbers for Retraceable Light before I show the last video. Oh man, sorry guys, it's been a handful. So the crit with the shield. This is with the shield on, guys. So with the shield on,
solidify.
The crit. This is without me shooting her in the head. This is non-weak spot crit. 770 damage. Non-crit 485, the highest it has been through all the sets. The Wanderer's Troop set was 427. The crit the Wanderer's Troop set non-crit was 408, and the crit with the Wanderer's Troop is 427. My base attack is so high.
Stabilize.
Also, it helps that I have a little bit of crit damage too, but you know, this is going to be higher overall. And without the shield on, I mean, when this shield is not active, I'm still out damaging my other two sets. The crit with no shield is 591.
Lizard tail.
Which actually makes no sense. I probably missed up a number or two there. But yeah, and then the non-crit is 462. I'm gonna test the retraceable eye more, but I think retraceable eye might be a sleeper pick. When I shredded the resistance with Venti for the fun of it, my crit with the shield up with the Venti shred was 806, which is 100 more damage, which is ridiculous. And then the non-crit with the shield up after I shred the protections is 508. So yeah, retraceable eye, surprisingly good. Surprisingly good for charge characters. It's crazy. But yeah, guys, just wanted to wrap that up. I'm definitely gonna be farming retraceable eye because easiest to farm by far. Wanderers, it costs 40 resin to farm Wanderers. But retraceable eye, it's literally, I'm gonna have to farm this anyway because I want Arpetra, but this is a sleeper domain. This domain right here, sleeper domain. Everybody can use this set if you have a shield. So yeah, and before we go, I want to show you one more thing because if you don't have Zhongli, which I'm pretty sure everybody and their mamas could have a Zhongli. I heard he's gonna come out. Take that with a grain of salt. But there are some things to remedy this. Now, with Noelle, Sacrificial Greatsword is actually gonna be good. Xian's gonna be good as well. Any character that can give you a shield, really. Beto's gonna be good if you could just support Beto. Basically, build a bunch of energy recharge. You can have 100% uptime, and it's pretty easy. If you add official, 100% uptime on Beto ult. Ningguang can do it too. Who else can do it? Let's see. Yeah, that's about it. You got You got... Oh yeah, Albedo, but I don't have him. I didn't roll for Albedo. But yeah, Albedo, pretty much any of the Geo characters, and the niche shield characters. But definitely Zhongli's the best at it because his shield's guaranteed to be 100% up. Oh, we're going to be talking about Skyward Spine because this weapon's actually mistranslated. But anyways, that's going to be all. This is DauxGaming signing out. Hope you have a good day. And by the way, if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please hesitate leaving the comments. If you want to correct me on my math, because, you know, this is just day one of testing. I'm pretty sure I messed up a little bit. But basically, numbers, stats-wise, Retracing Bull Eye is the best set, in my opinion. And I'm going to be testing Ganyu on the first day she comes out. Probably going to see the max potential. But without any ado, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time.